Welcome back, everybody. Finally back after a really long hiatus. Well, a semi-long hiatus after another really long one. So today we're making honey sriracha peanut butter. Now, right here I've got lightly salted peanuts. I like to get lightly salted, just so you know it's a little seasoned but not over seasoned. I can control the salt content of my final peanut butter a little better. And the reason I do this is because, for one, this peanut butter is really good, and for two, these, it rhymes with Schmanters. I don't know if you can guess what brand it is. So raw peanut, or not raw peanuts, but roasted peanuts like this, they go on sale, buy one get one free, quite often, probably at least once a month. So I mean, this whole entire bottle was like $2. So we're gonna make a pound of peanut butter for $2 essentially. And I'm gonna make chunky peanut butter. So I'm gonna put about 1/3 of the peanuts into the food processor. And if you don't have a food processor, I really recommend getting one. They are awesome for stuff like this, especially. In future episodes, there's my hand. And in future episodes, I'll use them a lot. So we're going to pulse these up until they're little pieces, like in chunky peanut butter. Just a couple probably a dozen or more pulses. Let's see. Okay, that looks about good. Now, if you don't like chunky peanut butter, like I do, obviously just omit this step. Just gonna get these into our bowl over here. So as you can see, we just got little pieces. I probably would have liked them a little bit bigger, but you know, it's hard to control exactly, to get them exactly the size you want in the food processor like this. Okay, so now we're going to add the rest of the peanuts into here. And let me just tell you, this is just about the easiest recipe ever. So actually, let me grab some peanut oil. We're just going to add a very little bit just to get everything flowing better. Okay, got my peanut oil. If you don't have peanut oil, just use vegetable oil or something. Probably not olive oil because it's got such a distinct flavor. All right, so this is the really hard part. All you do, so my food processor just has 2 buttons. It has an on and a pulse, which we just used. We're just going to turn this on now. Okay, so as you can see, it's not really turning into peanut butter so far. I'm going to let it go a little longer just so we can see what happens. Okay, so it's starting to form a paste, but we're going to give it a little encouragement with some peanut oil. Now, I'm going to tell you a really awesome trick that I learned sort of recently. Get me a tablespoon here. Also awesome, magnetic measuring spoons. So we're just going to add maybe even less than a tablespoon. Let's do about a 1/2 tablespoon. And if you were smart, you would actually get the 1/2 tablespoon measurer. Which I did not. Okay, so we're going to turn this back on, and then we're going to drizzle we're just going to pour the oil into this cylinder here. And I've noticed on television, a lot of people seem to ignore this. See, there's a tiny hole. You see the tiny hole in the bottom of that? That's for drizzling oils. So like if you're doing something like this, obviously we're only using a little bit of oil, but if you want to, when the recipe says slowly drizzle olive oil or oil into it while it's being mixed, this is what you do. So we're going to turn it back on. And we're just going to add the oil. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's drizzling down there pretty quickly because it's, you know, it's getting rattled. So we'll see how that half a tablespoon does. You see it's forming into a ball. Okay, that's probably good. Let's check it out. So as you can see, pretty smooth. I mean, not smooth, but no, it's not like Jif or something smooth, but it's smooth. Let's give it a taste. I'm going to taste it. You're not going to taste it because that's a camera. And keep in mind, oh, that's pretty good. Keep in mind, you taste it now, it's very warm because of friction. So, okay, my opinion, since I got lightly salted, I'm going to end up adding a little salt. Alright, so we're adding a little bit of that. Now, today I'm going to get crazy. You do not have to add this stuff in, although I think most people would enjoy the honey. Oh my god, that's tight. Alright, hold on a second. So we may not be having honey today. There we go. Okay. So if you like sweet peanut butter, obviously this is for you. Just gonna do a little less than a tablespoon. Drip, drip, drip. I'll clean that up in a minute. So we're just gonna drizzle that in there. This is where I'm getting really crazy because I've never done something like this. Got some Sriracha here, the Rooster brand. And so this is going to give it a little spice. And Sriracha is actually kind of a sweet spicy, so hopefully this isn't too hot. And again, if you don't want any of these extra things, it's awesome just with salt. Okay, so let's add the pre-chopped peanuts to make it crunchy. As it turns out, I made semi-creamy, semi-crunchy because I just kind of let it go a little longer. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm just going to scrape it off here. Put it in my bowl. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. That was honey Sriracha peanut butter. Use it in place of any kind of peanut butter you want. Sweet, spicy, and salty. Alright, thanks for watching. Look forward to the next one. See you later.